It almost seems to be a growing trend at this point that I absolutely just up certain things. And I'm maybe being a little bit dramatic there. I'm probably being a little bit dramatic there. But what I mean is that we built baggage handling a little while ago, and what I'm getting at is that I've been looking at it and going, oh, you know, people are still taking their bags through, and why are they doing this? Why aren't they leaving their bags off? Well, much like the airline lounges before them, baggage handling is something that the boss, the person that runs the airport, me, has to open or enable in this case, and I didn't. I've turned on baggage handling at this point, which means it may actually go ahead and start working, which will be lovely. I'm gonna have to turn off these gates because I don't want them being active right now whatsoever, because they don't have any connections to baggage handling itself. And at some point, we're actually gonna have to figure things out a little bit in terms of moving these check-in desks around. I said gates, what I mean is check-in desks. What I think we could do is probably shuffle these over to the side a little bit and take out the staff rooms, and then just push the conveyor belts into that space a little bit. That's honestly probably what we're going to have to do. I'm not really sure what that's going to do for getting employees into those areas. I don't know if they can walk over the conveyor belts. That might be a little bit strange for them to do, but that might very well be what they have to do, because I totally messed up and decided to put baggage handling underneath the friggin' airport. Yeah, not my best move is what that's wound up being. Not my best move at all. I am wondering, so you are going to park. So this is arrivals. We actually do have luggage coming in, which is lovely, which means people are actually using this space out here, which again is lovely. And I've seen a few comments that mention that it's weird having baggage reclaim in its own building. I agree, but I also kind of like the idea. I like the idea that when you come through, actually no, sorry, you don't even come through this middle area. I like the idea that you come straight out of the depart, because I consider this all departures. That's the thing. And God, you're probably sick of hearing about this. I keep mentioning Copenhagen Airport, but it's the one airport I've been through that does this, that I can think. There's another one as well. I don't know if it was Bristol or where it was. There is another airport I've been through. There's only 2 airports I've been through that combine the arrivals and departures sections. And what I mean by that is the door that you go through to get to the plane is the one you go through to get off the plane. And in some places that's the same as well. But what I specifically mean is having the arriving passengers coming into this space. And in Copenhagen, that means that you can come into this space and go get some food and all that stuff in the same restaurants that people are going to before they get on a plane. What I like here is that in my mind, other than having, you know, the arrivals come into this space, this is all departures. That's the way this works in my head, is this is all just one big departure space. So having people come in here, you know, they check in, they leave their bags off, they go up through security, they can go to the lounges if they really want to, which they're not really doing right now, but that's fine. And then they go down into the departures area. I like that a lot. I like that as a system. I think it works. You come into the airport, you go straight out through one of these 2 doors, you cross over, you get your bags, you come back here, you leave. What we could maybe do to change things up a little bit is throw some extra roads in here so that some buses can maybe come in this way, and maybe this would be a way people can get picked up. I don't know if that'll actually work, but I'm kind of willing to give that a shot. So let's go ahead and throw some public roads. Actually, no, we don't want to throw some public roads in here just yet, because we want to throw in things like bus stops, which are actually going to need the sidewalks to be completely cleared out there. So let's go into Bulldozer and let's take out all of the extra bits of sidewalk there. And I'd say we do the same on the side over here, but I'm not really willing to do that just yet. So we'll take those bits out. We do have a lot of workers there. We'll maybe let them go home in a little bit. And I think we will actually go ahead and take out the sidewalks just here as well, since they're not really being used. We can take out that bit as well, and we can take out this bit too. And then what we can go ahead and do is say, let's throw in some bus stops. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll put a bus stop right in the middle. And I think, yeah, that is a one-way road up there. So that's maybe gonna be a little bit strange. Maybe we do this slightly differently. Maybe we do this slightly differently. I think what we're gonna have to do is have this be a one-way road. A single little one-way road at that might be the way to do this. So we'll see. We'll do a bus stop there though, and we'll do some taxi stops on either side perhaps, or maybe the buses can all come in. I think the buses all come in here, right? So they come in like that. And then I think taxi stops can go over here is what we can do. We'll do some taxi stops. So we'll do 1, 2, we'll leave a gap. And then we'll do some car stops, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe not that last one actually. And then we'll do more taxi stops and just kind of keep it something like that, right? And that seems okay. That seems like, oh, why are you guys running late? Hello. What's going on here? You're waiting on baggage. You're waiting on baggage. You're waiting on baggage. Okay, so why is baggage not getting to the planes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes with baggage. A lot of it waiting to be picked up. Okay, so do the baggage, you know what it's going to be? I think I know what's going on here. Let's look at vehicles, because I'm pretty sure, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 of them. 6, 7, 8. We have 8, and I realize we need more. Let's double that. And what exactly are they? So they are baggage trucks. I don't know what type of baggage truck they are, though. I think they're the ones with the roofs on them. Roofs, whatever it is, whatever way you pronounce that word. Let's just double it. We'll order 8 more. That should be fine. And I guess we're not delaying those flights either. It'll be fine. It's nothing to worry about. But let's go ahead then and say flip these around so that the vehicles are coming in from this side here. We can speed things up a little bit to get these 2 built as well. So flip you around, and then once you're built, we'll flip you around as well. So doing something like that. We'll go ahead and get ourselves just a public road, which is going to go like this. So the whole way down here, the whole way to there. We're going to need a small crosswalk there and a small crosswalk there. And we're going to need more sidewalks into that space. We're going to need sidewalks into, I guess, these spaces as well, which we can totally manage to do. We're going to need some sidewalks in that space and over in the corner as well, which is fine by me. I think what we'll do is something like this. I think we will bring some sidewalks along the other side as well, just to nicely surround this. And that way we can go and throw in some more small crosswalks along this road here. And we can maybe nicely decorate it or do something kind of cool with it. So there we go. We'll get that all built. And then we'll sincerely hope that that actually maybe does some good for us. I'm not really sure if it will, but we're going to find out. And I think we could maybe also go in and say, let's do some lights or some decorations or whatever. Is that going to be in infrastructure? I honestly don't remember. I never remember. There they are. They're in here in the terminal section. So we could do some floodlights. We could absolutely do some floodlights, which probably wouldn't be terrible. So we could do them there if we really wanted to. We could do them in that space as well. I think I'd be inclined to say that we maybe do, let's see, that kind of floodlight. Would that be better? That might be. We might just want some normal street lights though. I'm really not sure. So yeah, that gives off a decent little bit of light. Let's maybe just do these ones. So there and there, and we'll kind of do them at each little corner. So like this, then we'll do there as well. And then we'll go up this way and do the same thing. That way we have plenty of lights, and we actually have a lot of these. Why are the taxis U-turning there? That's interesting. Interesting. Can I not? Oh, I see what's going on. I think I see what's going on. That road isn't a one-way road. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. It's supposed to be a one-way road. So that way, that way in, and then that way there. So that's what we need. We need the road to be one way. That was totally something I forgot to do there. So all those vehicles will hopefully eventually find their way out of there properly. But that should, in theory anyway, do some good for us, I want to say. I'm not really 100% sure if it will. It looks like a lot of vehicles getting stuck right now, but we'll see what happens there. Hopefully that works out. I'm hoping for the best on that. We're gonna see is what we're gonna do. And I guess while we're here, let's go ahead and demolish. Let's go ahead and just demolish these check-in desks. Honestly, let's turn that one off. Let's turn that one off. We'll keep the two in the middle, and we're gonna bulldoze these guys as well. We're gonna have to bulldoze you. We're gonna have to bulldoze you. And we're going to have to move our staff rooms is what we're going to have to do. So I'm tempted to say they go downstairs. Because it is a secure area, but it's one they can get in and out of quite easily. Also, I can't see where to place this wall, annoyingly, because of the roads that are there. That's great. Or the zones that are there. I think there. I want it, yep, so there. And I think there. Yep, that's fine. And I guess what we'll do is bring that to here, bring that to here, and this is going to be a staff room is what this is going to be. Which is a weird place for it, but I guess it works. I guess it's fine. We'll do some nice, I don't know, what color do we use? I think we use like a purpley color for everything up here. Yeah, like a burgundy-ish color. So I think we'll just use this, which is about as close as we're going to get. And then we'll say zones and rooms. We're going to say staff room. We're going to say that. And then we need to do some seating. We need to do some desks. So staff, we need office desks. So we'll do a bunch of those over here. So that's what, 5 of them. We'll sort of bring the number of desks up a little bit, because I think we're going to want to do that. We'll actually just move them in a little bit. So there's space in the sides to go around them rather than space in the middle to go through them. So we'll do a little something like this, and we'll maybe just get probably that many. We'll go for more actually. No, let's do a few more of these. So something a bit like that should be fine, I think. And these ones over here should be closer together, but that should be fine. And I think what we'll do is we'll throw a wall in there like this to kind of divide the space a little bit. And then we can throw in some couches and we can make this place kind of nice and cozy is what we can do. We could throw, I don't know, some tables in there. What else have we got? I know we've got other things as well. We've got decorations. We've got plants, you know, got the occasional plant we can put in here. So do a couple of plants over like that. What else have I got in the staff rooms? It's just chairs, isn't it? It is mostly just chairs. So I guess we'll grab a few more and try and turn this place into like some just, I don't know, big old communal space is what it's going to be. So we'll do a couch there and a couch there, and sure, we'll let that get built. And then once that's built, we can go ahead and say, let's get rid of the other staff rooms and let's bring some more check-in desks in here. I'm also hoping we've actually not got enough baggage carts. I'm pretty sure we do. I'd be pretty confident in saying that we probably do. I'm also hoping that staff can actually use all of this this space here. And also, can I do this? Oh, I totally can. Okay. So I can totally do just concrete around there. That's kind of cool that I can. I'm pretty sure I can pave under the roads as well, which I don't really want to do, but I like that. I like that that's a thing I can do, is what I'm getting at. Let's do light concrete around the sides here, just to make this stand out a little bit. That's the only reason. You know, I like it. I do. I really like that. So let's hope that staff can actually use that actual staff room there. And it got built pretty quick. I love that. That's why I like having so many workmen. So that's pretty cool. That's that staff room. So let's go ahead then and say close room. Let's close that room. Are they all not? Yeah, they're all they all go through security. That's fine. That's all right. Do I have another staff room? Don't I need another staff room? Was that never a thing that hold on. Isn't it a thing that you need staff rooms? Ah, this one. Yeah, so I knew it. I knew I had one somewhere. I want to get rid of this one as well, because we could turn that into like a restaurant or something. So we're going to delete that room. We're going to delete that room. And we're going to delete that room. And then all my staff need to go down in here, which I'm assuming they eventually will. There we go. So now they're going through security. I like that the builders don't have to do that, but everyone else does. Let's go ahead and operations, construction. We have 155 deployed right now. Let's dismiss 125. So most of them can leave, which is probably for the best. And then what we can do is go ahead and say, let's bulldoze that staff room. Let's bulldoze that staff room. And then we can also go ahead and say, let's get some more desks in here, because we are going to want some of the large, or the medium rather, check-in desks. So what I'm thinking we do is we go there, and I'm thinking we go maybe there. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we go further back with them a little bit. No, I think we go there and there. And I think that's fine. And then I think we go there and there. And I'm hoping my staff can get through this. We're gonna find out is what we're gonna do. Because the way I want to do the terminal is I want to bring it forward like this and this, back like there and there. That whole space is going to be a staff zone, which is fine. This bit probably shouldn't be. This will be a staff zone. This is all staff zone. And then we're going to need a door for them to get in there, I think. But I worry that the staff are going to be blocked by... We'll do this, right? My worry is that the conveyor belt is going to block them. But I guess we're going to find out. I guess that's just going to be the way of it. We're going to have to just find out. So conveyor belts need to go like this. And that couch still needs to go. So let's get that gone, please. And like this. And then we just run them straight back into that space, right? So that there's not a lot I can do here other than just having the conveyor belts above ground. I can't take them upstairs. I can't take them downstairs. This is kind of my only option right here. But this might be okay. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and say that we want to change out the flooring a little bit. I'm kind of feeling like what we want to do is some kind of tiling, maybe these ones in front of the check-in desks. No, I don't like that at all, actually. Let's go with the, let's just stick with the dark wood. Let's stick with the dark wood. Let's change out the wood for something else behind there. So maybe like a light wood. I don't really know, to be honest. Let's do this one. I kind of like that, actually. I do kind of like that. So let's do that. And let's maybe just brighten up the entire terminal a little bit with that lighter wood. It's a nice little contrast to the darker wood in all of the seating areas. So something like that and something like that. I like it. I do. So that's fine. This area here can maybe be changed to be the darker wood as well. Just like that. Keep it a little bit boring. And I guess we see if these work. We do need to connect them to the baggage bay as well. So to there and to there. And you get connected to there, and you get connected to there. Okay. So these desks here probably need to go as well. Because I think we're going to want to put flight information displays in the middle, perhaps. And maybe a wall there to kind of hide the security zone that my staff comes through. Because that's kind of silly looking. So let's go ahead and bulldoze and bulldoze. And I guess we sincerely hope for the best. I mean, there's no flights currently scheduled for any of these. I think most people are doing automatic check-in or self-check-in and bag drop, but we'll find out. Oh, I also realized I want to grab that color and set my check-in desks there to be that color. And then I want to go and get myself, let's see, desks. Flight information can go, say, there. We'll do a nice little wall across here with a couple of nice little doors, I think, on either side. So there and there. And that can be a lovely little staff zone is what that can be. And it also means we can actually extend the length of the queue if we really wanted to, which I guess we can do that. So let's do this, and then bulldoze that, and that. And that should work out, I suppose. We can get a little bit of a longer queue, which never hurt anybody, I'm sure. So there we go. Let's have a look at you. So, build the queue this way a little bit, and there we go. So that's gonna be our staff check-in space thing. As for these, I'm realizing staff can walk straight through the middle there, so that's honestly no problem at all. Getting staff through there. I think what I'm also going to do then is I want to do a wall there and there, and I want to do a wall there and there. These doors might not be needed at all. They really might not be needed at all. But we'll see. We have got a couple of flights scheduled for a bunch of these. So let's not reconnect the baggage bay. The baggage bay's fine. Let's look at the queue, because the queue can be a lot longer in these, which is definitely a good thing. So let's do this sort of thing. And let's do sort of the opposite on the other side. So something like that. So a nice big queue. So if we have a look at it, what we've done is we go that way and that way, and we're kind of snaking around a little bit. And then on this side, it kind of goes in the opposite direction, and it snakes about like that. So nice, sort of decently long queues. We've got people checking in, dropping their bags off, which is absolutely beautiful. And it looks all right to me. I'm not going to lie. It looks the part-ish. And I mean, it's still working, so that's good. That seems like a good thing. A lot of traffic right now, by the looks of it. Definitely a lot of that. But we got bags coming in. We got bags going out. We got the check-in area sort of redone a little bit, and we don't have to worry too much about, you know, all of the issues with this being under here. Why was that highlighted weird? Whatever the case, we've got a staff room underground now, which is, you make of that whatever you want, I guess. Because hold on a minute. Is that is supposed, wait. So that comes in. I've just realized, wait, no. What have I done here? I'm trying to work something out really quickly. So that comes in from there, right? This one comes in from, oh, it comes down. I was gonna say, I was wondering if there was a way I could have linked those together better to make them not look weird, but no, there isn't. So that's all right. That's totally fine. We do have some bags waiting for departures, which has me wondering, are my baggage carts doing okay? And, I mean, other than having a bit of a distance to go, it seems like they're doing all right. I should maybe move those closer. I should maybe move those to be a little bit closer to the planes. Because I definitely think they need to be. Also, let's have a look here at R&D. So this commercial license is definitely going to take a while. I think we need to hire more administrators. So let's look at applicants. Let's look at administrators. You're fine, and you're fine. So you're all hired. Let's also have a look at the executive committee, because we do need a procurement director and we need an HR director. So Let's have a little look here. So you're all right. You're fantastic. So you're hired. You're meh is what you are. Let me go ahead and just reject all of you because I need to get a good procurement director. So not you. I need a better one. I need a good. You are awful is what you are. Let's just reject all of you and wait for another one to come in. I know I can train them, but I'd rather just get them when they're good, you know? You're not terrible, so you will do. And then we're going to have a little look at you and maybe, I don't know if I can even train you. Is that a thing I can do? I can. So we're going to train you up a little bit. But that means we now have the ability to do everything that we want to do. We can set our fees. I think. Yeah, we totally can. Which I've already done. I'm pretty sure I already went through and did this. And then in terms of staff, can I... Interesting. Interesting. I didn't realize I could... I never realized I could change their shifts like that. So, loans, budget overview, fees. Interesting. Okay. Employee job tasks. So there's a shortage of security officers at times, which is not good. We have a surplus. I think we might need we have a surplus right now. I think we might want to get a couple more passenger service agents and a couple more security officers just to make sure that we're doing okay. I've never looked at these panels before. I really need to be doing that. So you guys are already hired. So passenger service agents, you're hired. The rest of you aren't. You're hired. And then security officers, you and you, the rest of you are not getting hired. You can be hired as well. And for security, we'll get you as well. So that way, hopefully we'll have just a few more security officers available at any one time to do whatever we need to do. And by the way, I did see a bunch of comments and a few people over on Discord mentioning that I could have just turned the elevator around and had my staff go through the normal security area. I kind of like this. I know it's a little bit silly, but I kind of like it. You know, just the idea that they have their own space to go through, their own kind of staff elevator. I just like that. I know it's silly. I know it's not necessary by any means whatsoever. It's just kind of cool. You know, it's just kind of a little bit interesting is what it is. I'm also thinking that once we, wait, didn't I mean to go in here and hire more administrators? Was that not a thing I was going to do? So you and you, because what I wanted to do was go to R&D. Yeah, we've got 5 available. I wanted to go to R&D because I need a hired strategy director. Do I not have one? No, I'm an idiot. Did I fire them? I might have fired them. So strategy director is what we need now. So strategy, you are hired. Operations, R&D. I want to get shops and I want to get cafes. That's the thing I want to do. We should also look into baggage security at some point because we don't have any of that right now, which is a whole thing. And we do have a little bit of space down here, so we could play about with the idea of, you know, baggage security and all that. So we can definitely do that in this space down here at some point. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to focus on researching shops and cafes. We're going to get the ultimate commercial license, and then we're probably going to look at expanding the terminal a little bit. Because what I think I might try and do is... And again, this is another thing people were saying in the comments and saying on Discord was plan for jetways. Plan to have jetways because you don't want to have to rebuild later on. I kind of do want to have to rebuild later on though, which I know sounds silly, but I do. I want to have to rebuild all this stuff because I want to build it better. I want to get a really good airport, you know, kind of building by necessity, which is what we're doing right now. That's why the baggage wound up being underneath the terminal, which is silly. You know, kind of build by necessity, save up a bunch of money, and then go, okay, let's close the airport, tear this all down, let's build it back up better than ever before. So what I'm thinking we could do is, when it comes to medium flights, we tear out these 4 stands up here, and we build a big central kind of, maybe not one big central kind of column, because this might start looking a little bit phallic. If we were to do that, maybe a column coming up on the side here, or on both sides, or whatever it may be. The idea is, I want to have a big old space, a big old shaft, even, of medium flights going just up and down, just up and down the shaft, just up, yeah, not again.